Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Call Haloyim, La Yahweh Bashem Al-Shai, Bashem Rakakwadash. Want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to you fellow brothers. Pushing his word, kicking his word in sincerity and truth in these last days in this wicked world. Okay, a shalom to all the believers out there that are following the ways of righteousness and that are denying themselves, and hastening the day of Yahweh Shema Shai, which is, closely, approaching us. Okay, in this video, I'm going to go through Job 18. All right, Esau, or he was destined to lose. Okay, Job 18, let's read it. This is Job 18. I'm going to go to 5. Okay, I'm going to start at 5. Yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out. Okay, I went through it earlier, just before the video. I looked up this word, yea, the light. So that word there in the blue letter, the interlinear, is a war, which we know that in the Hebrew to be light. And I want to come down here and read the H definition for that word light. There's many different, breakdowns of that word light as they have in the blue letter. And I found this one here to be convenient in this lesson, okay, or to give more understanding. It says light of prosperity, right? And we know this man, he's in his prosperity, okay? Esau, Edom, okay, really the elites, because even the base among Esau, they're catching nothing but pure hell, but they're doing better than you so-called Negroes, Hispanic, and Native Americans. Why? Because this is their world. They're in their light. They're in their heaven, right? They're in their prosperity. All right. That's why there's so much injustices done against you so-called Black, Hispanic, Native Americans, and all the blame is put on you. But Esau, Edom, he can skate by. Why? It's because this is his world. That's what you Negroes have to understand. You Hispanic, you Native Americans, you have to understand this is the time for the wicked. Yet, let's read it again. Yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and his spark of his fire shall not shine. Yeah, he's about to get out of here. Okay, he was set up to lose. All right, he's not going to win. The elites right now, the left hand side of Yahweh Shema Shai is working day and night, okay, to bring in their newer order, to bring in this beast system, okay, and you will experience, okay, in your lifetime, Esau, Edom, making mandatory, implementation of a microchip that he's going to, want to put inside of you. He already wants to jab you up, okay, and that's getting the body prepped, okay, for the hardware, okay. That jab is that software. He's going around changing your DNA. Okay, he's tinkling with things. All right, and he found out that the Most High's name is implemented in DNA. Okay, so when he sees that, he hates to see things like that. Okay, so he wants to, I want to be control over this, creation. All right, so he's trying to set up an artificial, a kingdom, a quasi kingdom, which is about to be destroyed. And he's going all out. Okay, Satan is going all out, and you even have, okay, the wicked amongst our people that are in lead with this man, and their light is going to be shine. Their light is going to be put out, because the wicked right now, okay, their light is a dark light. It's an evil light, and it's shining across the whole earth. Okay, Job 18:6, it says the light shall be dark in his tabernacle, okay, his dwelling place, and his candle shall be put out with him. Like if you have a candle, like I like candles. It's good to burn candles. You have essential oil candles and stuff like that, and then and then just looking at the fire is very meditative. Now, if you're in a dark room, that candle will light up the whole house, right? your whole tabernacle. Well, Esau, his light is shining, but it's about to be put out. The Most High, through Yahweh Shai, is about to put out his light. Okay, and he's being exposed. All right, he's been exposed right now by the prophets. All right, he's doing everything in his power to try to discredit this testimony that we have. But as it is written, he's going to lose. He was set up to lose. He wasn't set up to win. Okay, now he's going to go for his last hoorah. Okay, even if you back a rat into a corner, okay, the rat's going to jump out and try to bite you. Do as as best as it can before it goes out. Like the kamikaze. World War II with the Japanese. So-called, the kamikaze. I believe that was World War II. Okay, you can correct me. It says the light shall be dark in his tabernacle. His candle shall be put out with him. Or maybe World War One. But you can always fact check me. Like I said, it says the steps of his strength shall be straightened. Where is this man's strength lie? It lies in his sword. It lies in his technology. It lies in his wisdom on the left hand side. He's been puffed up. But it says that his steps of his strength shall be straightened. Okay, that word straighten. Let's look it up. We already know what it is, but just for the edification. Maybe, somebody that hasn't heard this video can get edified, okay? Or we can constantly get edified, okay? The point, the Most High, how the Most High works, he constantly, pushes the same vibration, or he constantly, beats at a dead horse. Basically, that's what we're doing. We're bringing out the same scriptures. We're bringing out the same definitions, and it hasn't changed. Okay, our message, which is the message from on high, has not changed. This man Esau is the so-called white man. He's the Edomite. You have the elite Amalek. They're set up to sow discord on the earth. Okay, and to bring in this last system before Yahweh Shai and the angels come and destroy it instead of the kingdom of heaven. That's not going to change. Okay, so that word is Yatazar. It means to bind, be distressed. See that? Why he's setting up his new order, and it's going to go into it when we continue to read down. He's going to be in distress, because just think, you have a small group of evil counselors. People that actually control the earth. They're trying to move the earth in a particular way. And they're having so much opposition in front of them. Okay? And they have to move with very care, not to be ousted. Okay, they got to put people to death. They have to push the narrative of, transgenderism. They have to infiltrate all, religions. They have to infiltrate all groups. They have to control the narrative in all aspects. They have to sow discord. They have to create false narratives, false flags. They have to continue to run psyops, psychological operations on the people's minds. Okay, but this word is much stronger than their psychological operations, or really their witchcrafts, their craft. Okay, on the left hand side, this word is you can't even compare it. Be cramped, be narrow, be scant, being straight, make narrow, cause distress, besiege, to suffer distress. So why this Edomite, okay, Yatazar, that word there, okay, why this Edomite is trying to bring in his enterprise, okay, he's in straits, he's in distress, okay, first and foremost, because he has opposition against him on a spiritual level, and he can't combat that, right? He can combat, Jake with guns. His blessing is a sword. He can combat, people in this world, because these people, they love their life. They don't have the understanding of what's really going on. So he can put them to death. He can silence them. He can turn their family against them. He can make life a living hell. He can cut them off from the system. And that's what he plans to do through his RFID microchip. He plans to hold control over the earth through his technology. Okay, through his false system. Okay, the beast system, in which he's able to control all facets of your life through that algorithm. Okay, let's read this again. The steps of his strength shall be straightened, Yatazar, right? And his own counsel shall cast him down. His own counsel, while Esau is, we get more scriptures on that, but I'm just going to try to stick with Job 18 as much as possible. I have one more scripture. Maybe we jump into that, Isaiah 47. But this man's counsel, right? And we know that the wicked, they're constantly, they're constantly in these backroom meetings. You have Bohemian Grove, but there's even more secret and darker meetings than that. Okay, in which they're doing seances. They're actually worshiping the spiritual demon Satan, and this world is it's blatant, and it's only gonna get worse. By the way, it's only gonna get worse. It's literally about to become super demonic. You have to understand this is it. The Most High is gonna go all out on the left hand side. Okay, and the only thing that can take down this man and what's coming to the earth, okay, is Yahweh Shai, because really he's saving us. Right? Because the scriptures say if the Lord did shorten the time, there shall no flesh be saved. That's Esau's full steam ahead of pretty much destroying the whole earth. Okay? So his own counsel, him believing that he's going to be able to take down the Israelites, blow up the sun, block out the sun, blow up the moon, search the deep, put your consciousness on a memory drive, have his AI running, okay, Skynet. He shows you in his movie that's not going to, Esau, it's not going to work, but he's going to continue to do it because the Most High has hardened his heart and to fulfill the Lord's words. The Lord said, hey, this is going to happen, so it's going to happen. Okay, truth is about to get stranger than fiction. For he is cast into a net by his own feet. See that? And he walketh upon a snare, not knowing this guy's in a snare. Okay, his own counsel is about to throw his ass down. Okay, he's setting traps. I did a video the other day. He's setting traps, not knowing he's in the biggest trap of them all. Okay, and he can't, even though he has the prophets charming never so wisely, right? Because he's a deaf adder. Even though he hears these things, and he's afraid. Okay, because the elites, they know more. They know more than the average person. Okay, a lot more. Okay, they heap to themselves all types of knowledge. Okay, and they even know the knowledge of the scriptures, but they don't use that for good. They use it for evil, right? Let me continue. It says, the jinn shall take him by the heel, which a jinn is a trap, and the robber shall prevail against him. That main robber being Yahweh Shai, okay, our Lord. Okay, doesn't the scripture say that he's going to come as a thief in the night? Yeah, he's going to come and rob Esau from all the things that Esau has going. Okay, you have somebody that they got murdered, and they'll call the person the person that murdered them. He robbed my husband of life. Okay, well that's what the Lord is about to do to Esau and his system. He's about to rob it. Okay, he's about to take it away from him violently, but it's going to be just. It's going to be a just robbery, which really he's just going to take back what is his. Okay, you have a false a king that has usurped authority in the earth. Okay, and the Most High is about to turn things right side up. Give me one moment. Verse 10, the snare is laid for him in the ground. We're reading about the downfall of Esau Edom in this wicked, decrepit, abomination system. He's destined to lose. He's not going to win. His whole system is going to fail. Okay, yeah, he's going to put a lot of people to death. He was set up to do that. Esau's being used. The Most High is using Esau to fulfill his will. So whether, the Most High just swallows you up in an earthquake, or whether Esau made the earthquake, The Most High put the spirit on Esau to understand how the tectonic plates working, or he'll let off a pocket nuke underground and cause earthquakes. Okay, you have a lot of earthquakes in the United States because of the oil fracking. When they get that natural gas, they take that natural gas out of the ground, and pressure is being released, so earthquakes happen. Okay, so whether you die one way or you die the other way, all the Most High belongs to issues of death. Okay, so if Esau comes and sends the troops, and that's how you get put to death, speaking to the wicked, that's the Most High that set that up. Esau is just being used, and he's being used to play the wicked of the wicked in this story. Okay, and even though we're telling him that, he can't get himself out of that. Okay, he can't get himself out of that because he's subject to prophecy, just as we are subject to prophecy. If we were set up to be the prophet, there's nothing that we can do. We just have to prophesy. But the beautiful thing about it is, hey, we're on the winning team. All right, we're on the winning team. Okay, and the victory is going to be just it's going to be lopsided. It's just going to be, you play you did Pop Warner or Pee Wee football, and you had one team that just run it up. They'll just it's just the other team can't even get a play going. That's how bad Esau's gonna lose. Well, it said his light is gonna be put out with him. The snare is laid for him in the ground. Okay, Esau. Once this nigga pushes the RFID microchip and makes it mandatory, that's it for his ass, man. That's it. So that's the main prophecy we looking for, really. That's a big prophecy, because World War III is gonna come. It's gonna manifest right out of that. Okay, even his own allies are gonna turn on him. Okay, and he's being ousted. Why he's bringing into the satanic system? He's being ousted for being the wicked of the earth. Okay, and a trap for him in the way. He's trapped. This word is trapping him up. He can't get and there's nothing that he can do about it. Okay, he's gonna try to turn the internet off, but that's a trap in itself. Turn the internet off, Esau. Turn it off. I know that's what you want to do, but you have to move you have to move with care, because your whole system is set up on the internet. So you just can't turn it off. You have to set the stage. Okay, because it's gonna hurt you, but you're gonna do it. You're gonna try to censor the internet. You're gonna try to turn it off. All right. You're gonna have all these platforms with YouTube and Twitter. It's gonna be heavily regulated. Okay, they might not even be there anymore. All right, and you're gonna have a boogeyman, blame it on a boogeyman, Russian hackers or this or that, and this, so he can censor the internet even more, man. He can restrict your movement on the internet, just as he used this scamdemic to restrict your movement, okay, in real life, okay, physically, right? But what is the scripture? The scriptures talk about the famine of the word. So bring it out, Esau. The word's already gone out. Okay, so really, you're subject to when the Most High wants, because the Most High is going to turn the internet off. Okay, that's the Most High's doing. So every step Esau makes is one step closer to him being destroyed. Okay, his own counsel. Yeah, with this counsel. Okay, so what we're gonna do? We're gonna turn the internet off, or we're gonna create a pandemic. We're gonna do all these psyop. You're playing into the hand of the Most High. Because every time you make a move, Yahweh Shema Shai is 1,000 moves in front of you. Okay, you've already been checkmated. Okay, before you can even move, Esau, you've been checkmated. His strength shall be hunger bitten, and destruction shall be ready at his side. Yeah, destruction is being prepared for you, right? You see the chariots. You see the chariot sightings have been so regular that you actually have to actually declassify the chariot sighting. So we'll see. I believe he had the Department of Defense. They have to. I believe it's the Department or the Pentagon. They're going to release, okay, the FBI, the UFO, so-called UFO files. We'll see what they say. We'll see what they say. But you have to try to control a narrative. So you have to speak about these things, right? You're gonna have to speak even more about the Hebrew Israelites, and you're gonna try to demonize them, but it's gonna put more light to the truth, and you know that, you understand that concept. Esau understands the concept of publicity. That's why he doesn't really want to give publicity to this movement, because you're gonna have some people that's gonna abhor it, but then you're gonna have certain people that's gonna look into it, and they can be they could have been a gainsayer, and they look into the movement and they see that the true prophets and be converted, and that's what he doesn't. He doesn't want that. He doesn't want that, so he's going to try to demonize us, but it's all going to play into the hand of Yahweh Shema Shai. Esau, you're done. Okay? It says, it shall devour the strength of his skin, even the firstborn of death shall devour his strength. Who's the firstborn of death? It's Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai is coming to devour you, Esau. Well, what is that? Isaiah 63. Who is this that cometh with a dyed garment? Let me bring that out. It's really cool. I'm just going to read maybe one or two verses. Isaiah 63:1. Who is this that cometh from Edom? Okay, speaking to you Edomites. The Edomites are still here. With dyed garments from Basra, the chief city of Edom, which is where? America. This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. See that? The Lord's about to come and devour you, and the chariots, they're on a total different technology. They got a spiritual technology. Esau, you're done. Okay, you're done. When them chariots come, the whole earth is gonna see that too. The whole earth is gonna see your ass getting took out of power in 1 hour. In 1 hour, Esau, you getting took out of power. That I speak in righteousness, mighty to save. And who is he going to save? He ain't saving you Edomites. Because every last Edomite on the shore of America is going to get burnt up. And those who don't get destroyed, that are in different parts of the earth, you're going to be enslaved. Okay, and you elites, you're not going to get touched, right? Because you're going to be set up to do what? You're going to be set up to be the first fruits of slavery. And it's going to be nothing but pure hell for 1,000 years. You only gonna get rest one day. We gonna be righteous too. You gonna get rest one day on the Shabbat, but you gonna be so messed up that you gonna be still catching hell, man. Okay. Wherefore art thou red in thy apparel, and thy garment like him that treadeth in the wine fat? I have trodden the wine fat alone, and the people there was none with me, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in my anger. Tread who? You Edomites that set them in this demonic system, making Jake sell out. Jake's wicked, but Esau, he's furthering the affliction of Jake, turning Jake into the sodomites, trans, giving Jake the ability to be wicked, giving our women the liberty to be whores, and to tell them that this is the way, this is the right way, and trample them in my fury. Yeah, when the Lord comes back, you're going to understand true fury. The fury of the Lord, the righteous anger of the Lord. And their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my remnant. For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeem is come. Okay, so the Lord is going to have vengeance upon his enemies, and he's going to redeem, the elect, his elect. And it's going to be so much blood. This is poetic. Okay. It's going to be so much death going on. All right, it's going to be as the Lord got blood, on his garment. But that's just all the death that's going to be taking place. Okay, starting with the chief place, the chief city of Edom, which is Basra. Now let's just go back. Let's finish this up. Okay, where are we? Verse 14. His confidence. Okay, which is that word confidence going to faith. Esau does have faith, but he has faith in carnal things. He has faith in things that he can see. Okay, like his guns, his military. Okay, and his counsel, his wicked counsel on the left hand side, because it's been working, for how long? Like the elites, Amalek, they come from humble beginnings. Okay, They come from humble beginning. They come from being low, okay, to usurping authority over the whole earth. So they proud, and it took hundreds of years, but they were able to do it. His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle. Yeah, his confidence is going he gonna lose faith, basically. That's how bad this dude gonna get beaten down. And it shall bring him to the king of terrors. And Esau's not gonna believe until he's confronted with these things. And that's good. That's fine. You don't have to believe. The ass whooping is even better when the person doesn't believe that ass whooping is coming. Right? When they are scoffing at it. But when they're confronted with the king of terrors, Yahweh Shemal Shai, that's when, just the amazement of their face. When we got them, in them chains, in the kingdom of heaven. What are you gonna do then, Esau? You just gonna be subject to getting your ass beat, okay, constantly. Okay, and we're gonna do it right. You did it wrong. We're gonna do it right. Okay? It shall dwell in his tabernacle, because it is none of his. Brimstone shall be scattered upon his habitation. And this man is leading the whole earth, into wickedness, man. Gross darkness. The people have no idea what's going on, and they're being offered the way of Satan, and a lot of people are taking that offer. Yet the elect are not going to take that offer, and you're mad. You're mad that Yahweh Shemal Shai has set up men that are not going to bow down to you. And what is that going to do? That's going to infuriate you, okay? And it's going to cause you to make a move. But it's already written, when you make a move, the Most High is going to stomp you out, basically. Okay, so make your move, Esau. You got a lot of shit to do, okay? And you're going to do all these things too. Okay, you're going to do all these things. Why? Because you're subject to prophecy. And there's nothing that you can do about it. We're telling you what you're going to do before you do it. Okay, and we're telling you that your ass is grass. Okay, his root shall be dried up beneath. Yeah, because if the root is dried up, the plant is not going. The plant can't grow if it's dried. And above shall his branch be cut off. So you're going to be completely finished. Okay, because if you cut the tree, but the stump is in the ground, that tree can still grow, and you'll see that in the wild. Okay, and where trees are at, you'll have the tree will start growing, because the root is still getting nutrients. The tree hasn't died. You can take cuttings from plants. I do it all the time. You can take cuttings from plants and turn them into new plants. Okay, it's called propagation. But you're not going to have that ability to come back into power. Like you went down during the so-called Dark Ages, like you like to coin them, or the Byzantine Empire, as you like to, create these names, which means backwards. Like when we were ruling, it was backwards, and that's how you look at it. You think you're the epitome of humanity. You're the lowest. You're the lowest of the low. Okay, you're the lowest of the low. And you're gonna soon find that out when we got our foot on the back of your neck, okay, and the front of your neck, and you're gonna be squilling too. And there's nothing you can do about it. The Most High is gonna be with it. The Most High is gonna be with us, jacking you up. Okay, you gotta be very careful with your words. Esau, he'll take things down. His root shall be dried up beneath, and above shall his branch be cut off. His remembrance, see that, shall perish from the earth. Right now, everybody know about Esau. He everywhere. Okay? He the Israelites. He Moses. He the Persians. He the Chinese. He the samurai. Okay? He everybody. Okay, every time you see a billboard, who do you see? You see Esau. Every time you see a TV show, it can be on BET, you're going to see Esau pop up. Right? He everywhere. His remembrance shall perish from the earth, but it's going to come a point where you're not going to remember that there's Edomites until we had that high holy day. You'd be like, oh shit, I forgot about Esau. and he shall have no name in the street. He got a name right now. Okay, he controls everything. All right, he'll. There's something called cancel culture where he can just cancel your ass. Esau not getting canceled, but the Most High is gonna cancel him. Okay, he shall be driven from light into darkness and chased out of the world. See that? This man, every last Edomite is gonna be destroyed. It's going there will be no more Edomites. Okay, after that 1,000 years of hardcore bondage. After they serve their sentence, right? Esau, you do the crime, you must do the time. You must pay your your wage to society, however Esau says it. You know. Well, you gonna pay, Esau. You gonna have to do that time. And you know Esau pitiful looking too. He gonna be hurt. You know. He shall neither have son nor nephew among his people. What does that mean? Well, your son or nephew, meaning you gonna that lineage, because the lineage of a nation is carried forth by the man. That's why Esau wants to destroy the Israelite man, because he can lay down with a woman, and the child that comes from that woman, yeah, it might be darker skin, but that child, the spirit is a spirit of an Edomite or whatever nation lay down with that woman. Okay, the man has the seed. The woman is just the vessel in which the seed is nurtured and spring forth, right? So Esau, a son, right? You have a son. He carries on your lineage, right? If you have a nephew, which is who? Your brother's son, which carries on that name too. What's gonna happen? He ain't gonna have none of that. Meaning he gonna be done away with. That's a poetic way of saying he's done. He's gonna be terminated. Nor any remaining in his dwelling, even the woman. Okay, there's gonna be no more Edomite woman. She the damn devil too. All right. They that come after him shall be astonied at his day, as they that went before were affrighted. Yeah, because he ruled the nations in anger. These other nations was afraid of this man. He dropping bombs on their ass. Here it is. Esau likes to paint the picture that Jake is the worst of the worst, But this dude actually dropped an atomic bomb and killed tens of thousands of people, right? But Jake is the worst thing going. So the other nations were frightened, but they're gonna be. Well, let's read the last verse. Well, let me read that again. Actually, they that come after him shall be astonied. Let's look at this word astonied. Shaman, to be desolate, to be appalled, to be stunned, stupefied. See that? We're to be awestruck, to be appalled, yeah. To be stunned, yeah, because they go like, damn, where Esau went? Or they gonna say, is this the man? What was that Isaiah 14? Is this the man that did shake kingdoms? It's this guy? Because when we get the elites, you're gonna be like, damn, it was these motherfuckers? And they all decrepit and old and just they don't even look frightening. But these, yeah, that's them. That's them. Okay, you look at the picture of the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers. Okay, Amalek. You look at them. But hey, that's the power of the Lord. The Lord can raise up any nation to sit on top, no matter how they look. Right? Because the Most High deals with spirits. He don't deal with the flesh. Surely such are the dwelling of the wicked, and this is the place of him that knoweth not the Most High. So it's already written and set up that this man Esau Edom that knoweth not the Most High is going to be taken down, and he's about and we're coming into the time in which he's setting up the system in which the Most High is going to come back and destroy, as it is written in the scriptures. So he's destined to lose. He was created to lose, right? Just like if you wrote a story and you have a bad guy and a good guy, the bad guy loses, right? Because you wrote that story. And nobody can say, why did the bad guy not win? So Esau, you're the bad guy, we're the good guy, and you're out of there, okay? Shalom to the elect.